Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 9 of my coin journey. Back on the couch. This is kind of my spot. Well, the weather's cold. It's so cold. Um, so I'm bored and I want to give up. Perseverance is not something that I've done great with. Usually, I've been on this journey for 9 weeks now, and there's just so many quick ways to lose weight and to achieve my idol of thinness. And it's just really hard for me to give that up. It's hard for me to give up, trying something else. Like, this isn't working. Let me try something else and, give that a shot for, a few months and then, you know, give that up because it's not working and try something else. And usually, whatever else I'm trying, I've tried a variation of that before or that thing before. And it just doesn't work. And so now, I'm in this place of perseverance and I don't like it. Don't like being in this journey for 9 weeks. And I know that's not a long time for people that have persevered for like years in a tough marriage or cancer or living in a culture that you can't even praise Jesus and you have to hide it. Like I know this is really minuscule. But I'm just being really honest with you. I don't like it. I don't like persevering. So in church last Sunday, they talked about, a heart that heals. And so the pastor, Aaron, talked a lot about guarding our heart, from idolatry. So that's definitely something I can see God working. Being able to seek him with all of my heart, which I really don't understand right now. I think that God's trying, like he's kind of talking to me a little bit about like the tender part of the Lord and the nurturing part of the Lord. But I don't know for sure. A lot of this I don't understand yet, and I'm hoping that by the time I've gotten into the victory portion that all this will make sense. They talked about deciding the posture of your heart, having a soft heart towards the Lord, having a pure heart towards the Lord, which is an undivided heart. So a heart that is working towards, like, that God can work with and heal, is a heart that's undivided. So, like, for instance, I'm the same person regardless of wherever I am. So that's definitely something I can work on. Having a soft heart towards him. That also positions us to be healed, and having a steady heart. So that was the third one, soft heart, a undivided heart, and a steady heart. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am not that steady. I like something new. I'm very inspired by something new. And that's just not where God has me on this journey. So, he's been having me deal with my hunger, which is good. So when I'm hungry now, because of certain things that he's called me to do, I'm just not that like responsive to being hungry. Kind of like, oh, I'm hungry. Yep, that can wait. Like I just ate, or I don't know. It's just not as big of a deal anymore, which is very weird and very cool. And God has given me little breakthroughs, but it's not like I'm not thin. Like I just want to be thin, and I don't know how to stop wanting that more than anything. So I listened to a really awesome thing on YouTube this morning, this little like 10-minute video, morning inspiration. And this morning it spoke to me very much about where I am in my journey. And so, I'm kind of like a puppy in a way, like spiritually speaking, where, if my master seems like he's gone too long and things aren't quite going the way I think they should, and I don't really understand how this is all going to play out, I get like this separation anxiety almost, where I'm going to tear into the garbage, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but, like this is taking a while. Like on other diets, I would have been thin by now, but this is a completely different journey, and it's taking a lot of detours that I don't really understand, to make me face things that I don't really see why it's important yet. But anyway, so this thing this morning was really encouraging to me, so I'm going to read it. I'll read each part of it that was encouraging. 1, let us not become weary doing good, because at the proper time we will reap the harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. There is temptation to quit, and it can be strong. But dedicating time and faith to, it says dedicating time and faith to a particular request, but no inclination of breakthrough, that can be challenging. So encouraging you to persevere. Encouraging you to continue in your prayers, belief, trust in God's promises. I am noticing that like my food has been not very good this week. And so when my food is not good, my food habits aren't good, my idol of thinness increases. So I don't know how, like getting the screw-its equals me hating myself, like wanting the thinness more. It's like this double bind or something. So it says, turn to worship and praise as an offering to the Lord in this place of perseverance. James 1:4. This season of perseverance is developing patience and maturity. I don't want it. I'm just kidding. I don't, kind of kidding. Anyway. It is not meaningless. He is working behind the scenes. It is hard to trust at times. Philippians 3:13-14 says, don't get trapped focusing on the past or consumed by what hasn't happened yet, but strain on towards what is ahead. That was really good. The goal isn't just arriving to the desired outcome, but it is fostering a deep and meaningful relationship with Jesus. I wish I wanted that the most. Jesus, help me. Don't quit. His timing may not be what you expect, and the outcome may not be what you imagined, but count on him to keep his promises. Stay the course. Keep your hope anchored in him. Stand firm. Outlast the trial and the test. God is faithful, and the victory is yours. That makes me want to cry. He is worthy of your deepest trust. The enemy wants you to doubt and give up right before you step into your victory. Focus on who he is, his goodness and his faithfulness. The decision to keep going is mine. Pray, praise, trust, and submit. So, so the season of persevering. So anyway, hope this blesses you, and thanks for joining. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.